Wow, it sure is dark down here.
Oh my, it is. Oh, which reminds me, Pomni, did you know that I, Kinger, though I am normally off-color and could be described as crazy, actually return to full sanity when I'm exposed to darkness? Yes, it's a little like Ranma 1/2, only instead of developing breasts, I develop character. Have you seen Ranma 1/2? Is that before your time?
Yeah, I've
Oh, well, then you wouldn't get the joke. When he's exposed to different temperatures of water, he becomes male or female. It's a supernatural thing, and I'm just like that, only with character development. Oh, in darkness. In dark, perfectly sane. In light, not very sane.
Okay, but why?
I am so glad that you asked, because I'm going to tell. It's probably to do with trauma. I think I have trauma.
Oh yeah, me too.
You too, yes, I know. Everybody does. It's very in vogue with the younger audiences these days.
What audiences?
I don't know. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, it all goes back to one time when I was in the darkness and my wife had abstracted. You know about abstraction, right?
Yeah,
It's when you become a giant monster, but it's like in a digital world, so it's not explained very well. That's part of the mystery. It's assumed that maybe like trauma and being too sad or too angry would make you do it. That's also very popular with the kids. Oh, but I'm getting away from myself. Oh, unrelated, but what do you think that Kane is up to right now?
Bubble, it just occurred to me that if I have self-doubt, it could make the simulation unstable.
It's probably nothing important. You know, also self-doubt, that's one of the things that could make you turn into a monster. But anyway, though, my wife had become a monster. Then I approached her, and I held out my hand, and she let me pet her. It was the most amazing thing. You know, my wife, she was self-conscious about her belly fat. So imagine the level of trust it required for her to let me reach out and touch her while she was a multi-eyed monstrosity. I must confess, it was the most disgusting thing that I've ever felt. It was just a mashup of so many different sensory experiences. It was repulsive. And my wife, she was wrong to have trusted me. I should not have told you that, actually, but it was the truth. When you abstract, your skin feels repulsive. But let me tell you, Pomni, I still would have made love to that woman. Because when you love someone very much, eventually you're no longer making love to the flesh. You're making love to the person. The person who I loved.
That's sweet, I guess.
Yes, don't chalk it up to poor standards. You know, men are known to have very, very poor standards. But I would make love to my wife whether she were 400 pounds or an abstract monster with 20 eyeballs or under any other circumstance. Because I loved her. And you know what the key is, Pomni? Don't think about it. And I think that comes back to the Amazing Digital Circus. If you want to enjoy the Amazing Digital Circus, first thing you need to do is stop thinking about it. That's my wisdom for you.
Okay. So, how do we get out of this dark room?
Oh, hey, wow, you guys are back from your thing that you're doing, your scary room. How was the scary room?
I don't know, we quit thinking about it.
Okay. Well, that sounds like it may not have been very compelling in certain ways, so don't tell Kane that, actually. Don't tell Kane.
Okay, I won't. Oh, by the way, Ragatha, I just want to say I really appreciate you. Even though you didn't do anything this episode at all. Thanks.
Oh, that's so sweet. You are a darling, Pomni. Oh, did you get to have one of your big freakouts? One of your big, anxiety attacks?
Yeah, I had one or two. I don't know. I did my best.
Did you learn anything ground-shaking that would massively change the setting or the plot? Like for example, how to cure Kinger of his insanity, or that he's like the programmer of the circus or something?
I'm trying not to think about it.